Oh, Andrew.
Well, as you heard the doctor say, though, Josh and Lauren, again, the allergies, they just move throughout the year. Over the next few days, we are going to get a break from at least the harshest tree pollen out there. Due to the rain, that's going to help lower down these allergies over the next several days. And we've also had kind of a very windy spring. In fact, our windiest spring in nearly 50 years. So that's been helping to move the pollen and the dust all around the Midwest Great Lakes states throughout this spring season. We're going to have the wind and the rain upticking throughout all the way through Thursday. We desperately need the rain. We're about 2 inches below where we should be sitting this time of year for precipitation. And Mother Nature is going to try to get us close to a few locations, around a ½ inch to an inch all the way through Thursday. Here's how our pollen count goes through midweek. As that rain arrives, we're going to lower down these allergies here throughout midweek. And then towards the end of the week, on the other side of the rain, we're going to see grass and mold starting to uptick and then slowly back again into the tree allergies throughout a portion of the Memorial holiday weekend. So that's how much rainfall are we looking at throughout midweek? Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If you combine this all together, a good drenching, good bucket of water. Most areas around a ½ inch to an inch of rainfall with some localized higher amounts. And Tuesday is likely our greatest coverage of more widespread rain into Michiana. Timing this out hour by hour with First Alert Weather Feeder Track. We're watching for another area of low pressure, which is across the Plain States right now. And what this low pressure system will do is get stuck once again in the Midwest Great Lakes states, and it will not be able to move for the next several days, which keeps Michiana gloomy, cool, and chilly downright over the next 72 hours with daytime highs in the 50s. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, we'll have to wait for the 60s to return until the holiday weekend. Timing out this rain hour by hour with First Alert Weather Feeder Track at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, just off to our south and west. And then the raindrops move on in as we head on into work and school tomorrow morning, where the umbrella, the windshield wipers, the rain jacket will all be needed. And we'll continue with these showers all the way throughout the afternoon. A very soggy day headed our way for tomorrow. And then more rain chances will begin to uptick in our First Alert weather forecast as we head on into Wednesday afternoon, as this area of low pressure moves almost right overhead. And look at 4 p.m. Wednesday, another round of dealing with the rain here at home. But again, we do need the raindrops, and that'll help wash away all of that dust that we did pick up early on in the weekend, late last week, last Friday. Here's a look ahead at the Memorial holiday weekend. Hard to believe that we are already talking about the unofficial start to summer, but it's going to feel anything like summer here in Michiana. Temperatures early on this holiday weekend starting off chilly, and then will gradually warm up throughout the holiday weekend. And thanks to this area of low pressure early this week, a Memorial weekend locally looking more dry than wet, though we will look ahead to Memorial Day as we honor those that we have lost here serving our country. We'll at least mention a chance of showers, something we'll keep timing very closely for all those Memorial Day events next Monday.
Andrew, thank you. We want to talk about a traffic alert we're following out of South Bend right now. Crews have